I'm Dave, and welcome to Carve Tools. In this video, I'll unpack and set up my SHOP FOX lathe model W1704. Watching unpacking video is boring, so I'm going to fast forward through that for you. This lathe has a 1/3 horsepower 120 volt AC motor, electronic variable speed ranging from 700 to 3200 RPMs, 14 inches between center, 8.5 inch swing over the bed. It is made of cast iron and weighs 45 pounds. It comes with a 2-year warranty, unlike the Harbor Freight version that only has a 90-day warranty. I have already wiped the oil off the lathe and the bag parts, and the first thing I want to see if the centers of the tailstock and the headstock are in alignment. So I slide the tailstock forward and lock it down, and glad to see, yes, they are aligned. This is kind of cool. The power cord is 9 feet long, which I think will really come in handy. This is the spindle motor electronic variable speed control, and it's adjustable from 700 to 3200 RPMs. The manual says to set it at low speed before switching on the power, and she starts up. The reason I purchased this lathe is to hopefully make pins. Chose the SHOP FOX over some other mini lathes because of the electronic variable speed control, as opposed to having to stop the lathe motor and then adjust the pulley belts just to change the speed. To me, that would be very inconvenient. So time will tell if I made a good choice on this one, and I'll just have to wait and see. Okay, here the speed control is at max RPM. It runs quiet and does not have any vibration so far, and of course it's not under any load, so far so good, and I'll just let it run for a little while. I'll remove the spur gear and attach the faceplate, and this should be done, of course, with the tool unplugged. The spindle thread size is 3/4 inch by 16 threads per inch, and the spindle taper uses a MORSE taper number 1 or a MT1. Okay, the faceplate is tight, and I'm going to run it up to max RPM. And once again, there is no vibration. I don't know how strong this 1/3 horsepower motor is going to be, so I'm going to adjust it down to low speed, and I grab the faceplate and I can actually stall the spindle motor. At a little faster RPM, I'm going to see if I can stop it. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, don't try that on your lathe. That's not a good idea. Just out of curiosity, I will set up my dial indicator and see how much runout is present. The dial indicator touching on the spur, and I will rotate the spindle by hand. And it looks like a difference of about 1.5 thousandths as it rotates, if I'm reading this correctly. Now here on the tailstock live center, the runout is practically zero. So this is my new SHOP FOX W1704 Mini Lathe with white enamel paint I purchased at Amazon, and I think I'll be happy with it. You might be wondering why I bought the SHOP FOX over the less expensive Harbor Freight, which I believe is pretty much identical And the only difference I see, of course, is the color and the price. And you can find out for yourself. You can download the PDF manuals from SHOP FOX and from Harbor Freight, and you can compare the two yourself. Actually, the drawings and the part list for these two are almost identical. So if you're going to buy a lathe, choose the one that you like the most and have fun with that machine. This wraps up this video, and be sure to check out my next video on this SHOP FOX as I begin turning some wood and some wood pins. Please subscribe, and if this has been helpful, a thumbs up is always appreciated. I'm Dave, this is Carve Tools. Have a great day!